They laughed at me, until I shut them down. When I dropped out of college, my family branded me the disappointment. At every reunion, they'd find ways to remind me. But this year? It was worse than ever. The moment I walked in, I caught my parents' eyes. They didn't say a word, but the way they looked at me like I'd already failed at life was louder than anything. Then I heard my aunt whisper, "Well, at least our son didn't throw away his future." My cousin grinned like he was in on the joke. At dinner, my grandma shook her head and said, "It breaks my heart to see you wasting your life. You could have been someone, but now." Her voice trailed off, and the table nodded in agreement. I clenched my jaw, trying to stay calm, but then my uncle looked straight at me and said, "Maybe one day you'll figure out what a real job looks like. But I won't hold my breath." The table erupted with chuckles like it was the joke of the night. My blood boiled. I'd stayed quiet for years, swallowing their insults, but not this time. I pulled out my phone, opened my business account, and slid it across the table. The numbers lit up. Last month's revenue alone was more than their yearly salaries combined. The laughter died instantly. My cousin's smirk vanished. My aunt froze mid-bite. My uncle just stared, speechless. I leaned back and said, "Funny? I thought I didn't have a real job. Turns out my fake job pays better than all of yours combined." The silence was priceless. For once, I wasn't the family failure, I was the one who left them stunned in their seats.